Thank you, Presiding Officer. Can I firstly thank the members of the Parliament who supported this motion and who will speak to the debate this afternoon. It is a stated wish of the Scottish Government that Scotland be the best place in the world to grow up, an ambition that I am sure is shared across the Chamber. But, Presiding Officer, if we are to achieve this ambition, we must first acknowledge and tackle the areas in which Scotland's report card could be better. As a councillor in North Lanarkshire, I was nominated onto the Scottish Accident Prevention Council Home Safety Committee, and it was in that role that I became aware that in the area of non-intentional injury that Scotland's record could be much better. Indeed, the European Child Safety Alliance country report card made for challenging reading at the time. The latest report in 2012 is produced as part of the Tools to Address Children Trauma, Injury and Children's Safety, the Tactics project, a large-scale multi-year initiative that is working to provide better information, practical tools and resources to support the adoption and implementation of evidence-based good practice for the prevention of injury to children and youth in Europe. The European Public Health Alliance and partners in over 30 countries are involved in this project, as are ROSPA, the Royal Society for the Prevention of Accidents. One of the objectives of the project was to review and expand a set of child safety action plan indicators to continue to monitor and benchmark progress in reducing child and adolescent injury as countries moved from the planning to implementation. We are often fond of comparing ourselves to Nordic countries, but in the latest European report card, it shows that injury is a leading cause of death in children and adolescents aged 0 to 19 in Scotland. In 2009, 106 children and adolescents in this age group died as a result of injury. If that rate of injury death in Scotland could be reduced to the level of the Netherlands, one of the safest countries in Europe, it is estimated that 47 of these lives might have been saved. I would also like to evidence the recent report by the Royal College of Paediatrics and Child Health, Why Children Die, Death in Infants and Children and Young People in the UK, a policy response in Scotland. In the section, Reducing Deaths from Injuries and Poisoning, the recommendation from the Royal College is that local authorities and health boards should prioritise children's safety and through utilising resources such as health visitors and home safety equipment schemes, educate and equip parents and carers to keep their children safe with a focus on water safety, blind cord safety and safe sleeping. So, Presiding Officer, in the light of what is undoubtedly a social justice issue, I was delighted to learn earlier this year about a Scottish Government project in conjunction with ROSPA, which sought to tackle some of these issues in Scotland. Can I take this opportunity to welcome to the gallery some of the staff from ROSPA Scotland today, and also take an opportunity to put on record my thanks to them as the Secretariat of the Cross-Party Group on Accident Prevention and Safety Awareness for their continual support to the group. Scotland's Home Safety Scheme was a pilot project which aimed to provide home safety equipment to families across specific areas in Scotland. It was based on the success of a similar scheme in England. The original project was created by ROSPA and resulted in 66,000 families in England receiving safety education and equipment. The project in Scotland supplied and fitted home safety equipment to 800 families. Each family also received a resource pack of information which helped to raise awareness of accidents and how they could be prevented. And this awareness raising complemented the equipment provided by the scheme, which included safety gates, window restrictors, non-slip bath and shower mats, fire guards, locks for kitchen cupboards, corner cushions, blind cleats and door jambs. Investment in the scheme will contribute towards the health and well-being of young children by providing families with skills and knowledge needed to make informed decisions on injury prevention. It would allow children to develop in a secure environment, ensuring a healthy and safe future. The areas involved in the project included the Western Isles, Edinburgh, East Lothian, West Lothian, Mid Lothian, Eastern Bartonshire, Western Bartonshire, Glasgow, Aberdeen and Inverclyde. But in all these issues, how do you prove if something works? How do you prove the negative of an accident having been prevented? So I'm delighted today to highlight some of the key findings of an independent evaluation of the scheme conducted by SMCI Associates on behalf of ROSPA. Prevention. In the area of prevention, Scotland's home safety equipment was a preventative scheme. It reached 841 vulnerable families and a total of 1,616 vulnerable children under the age of 5 over the course of 13 months. Each family had an average of 9 items of safety equipment, and the cost of delivering the scheme ranged between £295 or £153 for each child. Compare this to the most recent available data on the cost of non-fatal hospital treatment for home accidents in children aged up to 4, which is estimated at £10,000. 99% of all families engaged considered that a home was safer. The majority of professional stakeholders, including family support practitioners, health visitors and fire officers, considered that the scheme helped to make children safer and healthier, 85%, prevent accidents and unintentional injuries in the home, 67%, and prevent accidents and unintentional injuries to children under the age of 5, 75%. And if I could quote one of the parents who contributed to the report, "I had been stressing about getting safety gates and other equipment in my home for a while, but could not afford it. I was overjoyed when I heard about the scheme. Thank you." The scheme also helped identify risks. It built an individual home safety risk assessment into its delivery model, targeting the project to each individual family. The home safety risk assessment included a prescription for provision and professional installation of the equipment throughout the scheme, ensuring that boxes did not remain unopened and uninstalled in homes. All 841 clients and equipment fitted, with an average of 9 items per family. The scheme also offered a very important home fire safety visit conducted by Fire Scotland. Awareness of home safety was also a key element in the delivery, and most of the people who were involved became more aware of the risks around their home. Presiding Officer, this is a valuable pilot project. I thank the Chamber once again for the opportunity to highlight it today. I look forward to the debate. I'm very interested to hearing from the Minister how the future of home safety kit scheme will develop in Scotland. Thank you.